is Kinect better than the Oculus? Yeah. This Oculus thing does look kind of interesting because, of course, it's a virtual reality simulating thing you put on strap onto your head, so you can, see, the virtual reality world. But in my opinion, it's not as good as the Kinect could be. Okay, the Kinect, mainly for two reasons. Number one, it's the Kinect technology attaches itself is attached to technology you already have in your house. Okay, you plug that into your Xbox 360 or Xbox One, and then you see the TV, you use your TV screen, and it displays what's going on the TV screen. You already have, you had TVs for a long time, you have video games for a long time, and this is the new attachment that could be one of the coolest things ever if they get it right. Okay. Kinect Adventures, Kinect Sports, well, Kinect Adventures especially. Kinect Sports, mostly, Connectables was interesting, but yeah, it was definitely they need to do more work on this kind of stuff. There was a lot of games that were not good because the controls were bad. People messed around and basically did things that you should never do with a Kinect. Okay, a Kinect can see is best when it works best when it can see you see your body. Okay, see your arms and legs. Okay, with that steel, was it armored, was it Steel Battalion or something? Steel Battalion. Basically, you are supposed to be sitting in a chair with your hands on a controller. Okay, the Kinect can't really see that very well. Well, at least the original one can't. So basically, like, oh wait, where's your hands? Where's your hands? Okay, are your hands here? Are your hands there? No, it was terrible. It was terrible. Okay, no. Angry Joe and people from Rev 3 Games were hating on that stuff, and I hate it. It was so bad. And now they have, thankfully, they're getting a second chance on work on Kinect, and I hope they make awesome games for it. Hope they figure out that you can actually make huge, giant Matrix and Skyrim-like worlds for this thing. Basically, have it be that you only see your hands in the game. They're like virtual hands that move, that are patterned after your hands. Okay, that would be the best, or that would be the best in my opinion. Maybe the Kinect Adventures they had, little tiny character bodies, that could basically move the same way you moved. So basically, you could duck and weave. So that would be great too. I'd like to see people try to do that with the Kinect. Okay, none of this crazy stuff that messes with it. Okay, the Kinect. There's certain ways the Kinect works. Everybody should take lessons from Kinect Adventures. Okay, that's how the Kinect is supposed to work. All right, it worked just fine when you held your hand over something and selected it. Okay, yeah, no need to mess around and push forward. What that push forward? But that's a tough motion for the Kinect to see. It's really silly, But anyway, the second reason why I believe the Kinect's better than the Oculus is because it introduces co-op. Okay, more than two people, and I heard that the new one probably even more can play together, play the games together. They need to make games that work for it, of course, but they can play these games together. Oh my goodness, they play these games together, and everyone, all you need is one Kinect for that. One Kinect, one Xbox, one or Xbox 360, whatever, for that to work. With Oculus, you're gonna need like however many people are gonna play the game. You're gonna need Oculuses. And you put these things that make you look like Bane from Batman Dark Knight Rises on your face, and you're gonna have to walk around. And of course you're gonna have to be very careful, of course, because you can't see anything but that screen. So that to me is not as good as this. The Kinect is basically makes a window, makes your TV like a window into virtual reality. Okay, a window into it. You can be like, okay, pause the game. I'm gonna go get something. Instead of okay, crap. Shoot, I gotta take this thing off. No, definitely. I think the Kinect can be something great, something wonderful, and it's leading the charge, in my opinion. Kinect to do more. The PlayStation, yeah, has made their own little eye camera thing, and they should definitely have a better name than PlayStation Camera. I don't know why they don't call it Eye thing, because we're calling it Eye whatever, and it should be called. It is a PlayStation Eye. So what the heck is this? Eye bar, whatever. Anyway, and basically they should call it something. Anyway, and I'm hoping that Nintendo will come out with something like the Kinect very soon, and you'll just hook it up real nice, because they actually let Nintendo actually started off the motion control thing mostly. They had the Wii, and that thing sent the Wii sensed the Wiimote. So it'll be, the next logical step is to have a camera that sees the person, and or at least recognizes enough of the person to actually have them interact again in a virtual reality world. This the Kinect can be one of the greatest things for bringing virtual reality into your home, if only they could get the controls right. Okay. Okay, and don't blame the Kinect for your problems mostly. Okay. Some problems, of course, the Kinect is definitely limited, but still, Kinect Ventures works just fine. It's really nice. Uh, Mostly it's the games. It's basically blaming the controls, blaming a thing like this for controls is basically for being messed up for because of its bad controls. It's kind of like of other games bad controls. It's kind of like saying a light gun doesn't work because it's the game. The game's doesn't register it right or something like that. And I'm like, it's not the Kinect's fault. Not all the Kinect's fault. It's the games. Okay, the games. Again, Kinect Adventures works just fine for the most part. Steel Battalion was horrible because they messed it up. And the Fighter Within is looking kind of bad too because they didn't do it right either in a lot of ways either. It's some issues. They have to work on those issues, and I hope they do because the Kinect can be one of the greatest things in virtual reality ever. And I'm totally getting one, getting an Xbox 360, getting a Kinect. I'm gonna get Xbox One eventually. Get a Kinect for that. And I'll even get the PlayStation 4. I'm definitely getting the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Eye camera, whatever it's called. I'm getting that because I want to show off how awesome virtual reality can do. That it's not just a blip. That motion controls are not just a blip on the screen and blip in the the history of gaming, whatever, in the history of gaming. Okay, this means another next level in gaming. Again, virtual reality with the Kinect is possible. Virtual reality in an interesting way. Better than the Oculus, in my opinion. See you next time. Next episode of Hero Comics. Talking about stuff. Please check out how Sonic 2006 ended. And actually, I have some Kinect Adventure stuff if you want to check that out. I'm going to go check that out myself because I haven't seen it in a long time. So see you next time.